Hey there, it's Shauna with Homegrown Self Reliance. So today we're doing the Self Reliant Skill of the Week, where I learn a new self reliant skill every week for the whole year of 2021. So today we're going to forage a wild salad out of edible weeds. Just as a little disclaimer, most of these I haven't really done before. With this, I've done it a little bit, but not in as large of a scale as this. So I also do want to point out, please make 100% sure that you identify everything correctly. You don't want to eat something that you haven't 100% positively identified it. So most of these plants I'm very familiar with. I know that those are exactly what I think they are. So just do your research. Not everybody, of course, is going to have these same wild edibles in their area. Hopefully you can take at least a few of them. And then we're also going to make our own salad dressing to go with the salad. So yeah, come join me. So a lot of my property is pretty overgrown at the moment. I really need to get out here and mow down some weeds, but for now, that's perfect for my purposes. So, starting in my garden. So this is purple dead nettle. It does have a look-alike, which is henbit, but this one in particular is purple dead nettle. Henbit is also edible, so it's okay even if you're wrong on your identification. Either one is fine. So we're going to gather some of these leaves and flowers. See if I can get it to focus on that a little bit. Gonna put some of those in my bowl. More flowers. So the stems are squared off. That means it's a member of the mint family. There's a lot of it here, so I'm just gonna take quite a bit of these leaves and flowers. For my next weed, let's do this one. This is called lamb's quarters. The edges are triangular. I'm sorry, the leaves are triangular. It's got kind of jagged edges. It's kind of got a, I'll try to focus on that a little bit. It's got like a silvery, powdery type substance. They feel almost fuzzy, especially on the underneath. And these are really good, high in vitamins and minerals. So we're going to get a few of those. The younger leaves are better to use. The larger leaves tend to get a little bit bitter. Just going to grab a few of those. Okay, here's my next one. This is one of my favorites. This is called Purslane, also known as portulaca. It's a succulent. If you notice, the leaves are fat and plump. The stems have a reddish tint to them. And guys, these are delicious. They're crisp. Almost have a almost lemony taste. A little bit like cucumber. I love these. I actually just snack on them when I'm in the garden. So we're going to take quite a few of these. They're all over in my garden, and I'm just kind of letting them grow for a while because I love them. Just going to get the better looking ones. Oh, there's another lamb's quarters. I'll throw that one in there too. Look at these lovelies. They almost look like, they almost remind me of a little jade plant. The whole thing is edible. And they do usually get yellow flowers on them. But I guess it's too early in the year for the flowers. But I'm serious, guys. You've got to give these a try. They are wonderful. The next plant I'm going to use is common Molo. So you'll find these in almost every grass patch around. It's very edible, pretty good, high in nutrients. The small ones are actually have, they're the best ones to eat. But as you can see, some of the leaves get quite big. I have a whole bunch growing in my garden. Need to weed them. I just haven't done it yet. So, just gonna take a bunch of these. Oh, found some more purslane. Gonna put that in there. Did I mention how I love those? Purslane is like a little nutrition powerhouse, guys. Got tons of vitamin A, vitamin C, bunch of trace minerals. It's very good for you. Don't throw it out. Eat it. You'll thank me later. So Molo also has these little light purple flowers. Those are edible as well. And let's see if I can find the seed pods. They're really good. Not seeing any in this patch. I'll go look around some more. I found some, but they're not too well developed yet. But some people call this cheeseweed because of how the seeds look like little balls of cheese. These are really good too. I used to snack on them when I was a little kid. And the next one, this is curly dock, also known as yellow dock because the roots are bright yellow. So what you want to eat on these are the younger, smaller leaves. They also get bitter when they get bigger and more mature. See if you can see the texture on those. It's not wanting to focus very good. But the leaves are all curly, wavy. The seeds are also edible. Usually you want to wait till they're a little more mature. They actually turn brown and dry up on the stalk. You can collect them just by like stripping the leaves off, or the seeds off. Then you can dry them and you can actually make a flour substitute out of them. Very nutritious. Good for chickens, humans. Plant's also medicinal. And of course, what wild salad would be complete without some dandelion? So this one has gone to seed. The leaves are pretty big, so they're going to be pretty bitter. I'm going to try to find a smaller one. Okay, so these ones are a little better. They don't look all that great, but they are more smaller, and they should be more tender and not quite as bitter. And then right beside it, these ones aren't the best looking either, but this is narrow leaf plantain. This is also edible, but I actually prefer it as a medicine. It's wonderful to crush it up or chew it up, put it on bug bites or stings, helps heal them. But we're going to toss some of those in the salad too. The larger leaves, again, get a little woody, a little tough. So you want to use the smaller ones. But the big ones are great to harvest and put in some oil for a plantain salve. I'll show you how to do that one of these days too. One thing to note on plantain, it also gets these tall seed heads that shoot up. The seed heads are also edible. They just don't taste like much. There's also broadleaf plantain, which I don't see any right here, so I'll keep looking. Alright, I couldn't find any broadleaf plantain, but I've got a pretty decent salad here. Let's go inside. Okay, now that we're back inside, I'm going to give these a good rinse. If you had a salad spinner or something, that would be great. I don't though, so just using a strainer. Okay, and then while our salad is draining, we're going to make some salad dressing. So what I've got here is a small clove of garlic minced up. Put that in our jar. As you know, I use mason jars for almost everything. I also just save little pasta jars or pasta sauce jars. Okay, so I kind of combined several recipes that I found online. So We'll see how this turns out. So we're gonna do a few tablespoons of olive oil. I think we'll do about 4. Okay. We're going to use some Dijon mustard. About a teaspoon of it. Then we want a small amount of pink Himalayan salt. Probably about a half a teaspoon. Gonna do some pepper. You can use as much of this or as little as you want. Just depends on your personal preference. I'm also gonna put in some dill. Just a little bit. And then we need lemon juice. I'm going to do about a tablespoon of it. Put our lid on our jar. It's not wanting to go on straight. And just shake it up. Oh, it smells lovely. All right, so now we got our salad in a bowl. Pour this lovely dressing over it. Sorry, grandkids fighting. Okay, so this looks lovely, you guys. Mmm. It's very good. I spend $5 on a salad when you can just go get one from your yard. Well, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next week. If you want to learn to be more self-reliant, make sure you subscribe. Bye for now.